Hello friends, today we are going to start the chapter number 9, Morphology of Flowering Plants. In this topic, we shall discussing the term inflorescence. First of all, discuss the morphology of flowering plants. Means flowering plants like the angiosperm, it is the most important or evolved group of plants. And this angiospermic plant, it is the plant body is differentiated into the root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and seeds are produces. With this plant, angiosperm, it is a evolved group of flowering plants. And now this morphology is study for the flowering plants means these plants study the root structure of roots, functions of root or stem and leaves. These are the various part of the plant body. For first part, like a very important part is the root. Now this root, the morphology of this root is study the morphological characters of the root or morphological character of stem or leaves. Now this root, it is most important for the absorption of water and minerals through soil. This is one of the important descending part of the plant body is used for the absorption of water. Now the next one part of the plants is the stem. This stem, it is used for the support or it gives the support of the whole plant body. And next part is the leaves. Now this leaf, it is green colors and it is used for the photosynthesis. Now these are some morphological part or morphological structure of the flowering plants. Now in this video we shall discuss about the inflorescence. Now this is one of the term inflorescence. Now what is the inflorescence? The inflorescence means it is a spatial axis or branch over which flowers are produced. It is one of the spatial axis, and this axis which grows or flowers are arises on this axis, and this flower is present in a group, and this flower is born in a definite manner. This flower is arise in a definite or particular manner. This arrangement of the flower is depend on the type of the inflorescence. Now this inflorescence, it is a spatial axis and these flowers are produced on this axis, and this term is called the inflorescence. In short, the inflorescence is called the group of flower is called the inflorescence. Now all the flowers do not mature at a same time. They are mature at a different times, and that time the chances of pollination is increases, and the large number of flowers they can be pollinated in the single visit to make the plant is attractive. Now this inflorescence is a very important role, or this inflorescence is a very used for the pollination process. Now this flowers is arises in a group. That times some insect is attract over these flowers and pollination takes place through the flower. Now this inflorescence, it has the two parts, the peduncle and flowers. This inflorescence has the two parts, the peduncle and flower. Now this is a peduncle of flower and this is a flower. These are the two parts of the inflorescence. Now this inflorescence, there are two types of the inflorescence, racemose inflorescence and cymose type of the inflorescence. Now these inflorescence are two types, the types of inflorescence, types of inflorescence. These are the two types of the inflorescence. First one is racemose inflorescence and second type is Racimous inflorescence. These are the two types of the inflorescence. Now this difference between the two types of the inflorescence or the character of the these two types of the inflorescence. Now first of all discuss the racemose inflorescence. These two types of the inflorescence. First one is a racemose inflorescence and second type is a racimose type of the inflorescence. And there are difference between these two type of the inflorescence. Now the first type of inflorescence is a racemose inflorescence. This type of inflorescence, it is a indefinite inflorescence, means the growth of peduncle is indefinite. The growth of peduncle is indefinite. Means the growth of inflorescence is unlimited. Unlimited growth of inflorescence. And this type of inflorescence is called the racemose type of inflorescence. The growth of peduncle is indefinite. And this also it is called the unlimited growth of inflorescence. But in racimose inflorescence, the growth of peduncle is a definite or limited. Now this racimose inflorescence, the growth of peduncle is limited or definite. This is the main difference of two inflorescence. In this racemose type of inflorescence, the growth is indefinite or unlimited growth of inflorescence. And this racimose type of inflorescence, it is a definite growth or it is a limited growth of inflorescence. This is the main difference between the racimose and racemose inflorescence. Now the second difference, the apical bud is free in the racemose inflorescence and it is a continuous growth. This inflorescence has a continuous growth and the racimose inflorescence, it is a discontinuous growth. Means the apical meristem, it is a terminated into the flower. Means this apical meristem arises a flower. The flower is arise at the terminal position in the racimose type of the inflorescence. Now the next difference of the racemose type of the inflorescence, the racemose inflorescence, it is the arrangement of flower, it is the acropatal succession. The arrangement of flower is acropatal succession. And the racimose inflorescence, the arrangement of flower, it is a basipetal succession or basipetal manner. Basipetal succession. Now these two difference. So what is the acropatal succession? This acropatal succession of racemose inflorescence means the arrangement of flowers is a acropatal manner. Means the older flower, this is a peduncle, and the older flower is present at the base. Older flower is present at the base and younger flower is present at the apex. This type of arrangement is called acropatal succession. This is the older flower, old flower, and these are the younger flowers. the racemose type of inflorescence, the arrangement of flower is acropatal succession. This acropatal succession means at this peduncle, the flowers is arise at the specific manner, and this growth is indefinite, and the arrangement is acropetal, means the older flower is present at the base and younger flower is present at the apex. Means this basal portion of peduncle, this oldest flower is present and younger flower is present at the apex region. In the cymose type of inflorescence, difference between this cymose inflorescence, it is a basipetal succession. The arrangement of flower, this is the peduncle, and the terminal flower is older, means the terminal flower or the apex flower is older, oldest flower, and younger flower is present at the base. Means the younger flower is present at the base, this type of arrangement of flower, and oldest flower at the apex. It is a contrast to the racemose inflorescence. Means cymose inflorescence, the basal flower at the base, the younger flower is present, younger flower, and apex or terminal position, it is the oldest flower. This type of arrangement of flower, it is called the basipetal succession. The basipetal succession means the younger flower at the base and oldest flower is the apex. This type of arrangement is called the basipetal succession. This is the main difference between the racemose and cymose type of the inflorescence. Now the next important difference of the racemose inflorescence. The racemose inflorescence, the opening of flower, it is the centripetal order. Centripetal order. In racemose type of the inflorescence, and cymose inflorescence, this opening of flower, it is a centrifugal arrangement. Centrifugal arrangement or centrifugal order. What is the centripetal order? In racemose type of inflorescence, the centripetal order means the opening of flowers. This opening of flower or this process from in this flower, the peripheral flowers is open first, later the central flower is open. The peripheral flower is firstly open and later the central flower is open. This type of arrangement or this type of opening of flower, it is called the centripetal order. In cymose inflorescence, it is a centrifugal order. Means flower opening, means the peripheral flowers open later and central flower is firstly open. The central flower firstly open, terminal flower is open, central flower is firstly open, and later the peripheral flower is open. It is a difference between the two types of the inflorescence. Is the opening of the flower in a racemose type of inflorescence, it is a centripetal, and the cymose type of inflorescence, it is a centrifugal opening or centrifugal order. Now the next difference of the racemose inflorescence or example. Now the example of racemose inflorescence, it is the, for example, gold mohair, Caesalpinia, and the Racimous Inflorescence, for example jasmine, is the best example of Racimous type of the inflorescence. These are some example of the Racimous inflorescence. It's a Gulmohar or Caesalpinia, and Racimous type of inflorescence, for example jasmine. This is the difference between the Racimous and Racimous inflorescence. Now in this video we shall discussing the difference between the Racimous and Racimous type of the inflorescence and the definition of inflorescence. Now this inflorescence, main difference of this Racimous inflorescence, it is a indefinite growth of inflorescence, and Racimous type of inflorescence, it is a limited growth or definite growth of inflorescence. Next difference, it is a arrangement of the flowers, means it is a flowers is arranged in the acropatal succession in the Racimous inflorescence, and Racimous inflorescence, it is the basipetal order or basipetal succession. The main difference means the oldest flower is present at the base and younger flower is present at the apex, and Racimous inflorescence is a opposite to the Racimous inflorescence. At the base younger flower is present and the apex is the older flower is present. And these are the some differences of the Racimous and Racimous type of the inflorescence. Now the next video we shall discussing the next topic like the structure of flowers. Now stop here.